Hi, Kayla. Good morning. Yes, we've been talking about this road closure that's going to be happening. We've been talking about it for months, like you just mentioned, and it's going to be closed for 120 days. We're talking to Teresa Pollock from the Ohio Department of Transportation. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
All right, 120 days is going to be closed. Tell everybody what areas.
Well, we're looking at the ramp from northbound I-75 to 475, and then the ramp from 475 to northbound I-75 in the Perrysburg area.
And detours?
Detours. If you want to go from 475 to northbound, you want to take southbound 75 to 582 and then head back northbound. If you want to go from northbound 75 to try to get over to 25 475, you want to take state or keep going north on 75, turn around at 795 and then come back down.
How much time is this going to add to, let's say, all of our viewers' commutes in the morning or when they're trying to get home from work?
It depends on the detour, but when we timed it prior to the closure, we saw an average detour time around 7 to 13 minutes, depending on which route you were taking.
You think it'll be worse in the morning or at night?
We're going to have to see how traffic plays out, and that's what's so important over the next few days. We're going to see drivers pick their own routes, determine which way to go, so we'll know what areas are going to become more congested. It's really secondary effects of these closures, so we have to watch that very closely to see if there's any improvements we can make to traffic. But for now, we want to get the ramps closed, and then now that we've done that, work has already started on those ramps and bridges, and it's going to continue for 120 days. So we'll see how the secondary aspects of traffic play out and do what we can to make things as smooth as possible for commuters out there.
Why does it have to be shut down for so long?
Well, we are looking at actually not only improving the safety of the ramp movement from 75 to 475, but we're also replacing 2 bridges in the area, making a new one, building ramps, replacing the pavement. So there's a lot of work to be done. And if you consider 120 days, that's really not that much time. So we've got a lot of work to do within that time frame. And then once it's done, we should see significant improvements in the area because it will be open to traffic in close to what will be the new traffic pattern here at the interchange in Perrysburg.
All right, thank you for joining us, Teresa.
Welcome, thank you.
You can always check back on our website, NBC24.com, for all those construction details. Make sure you leave early in the morning and just be patient when you're heading home from your commute from work later on today. We know it's going to be closed for 120 days, but just respect those construction workers in those areas and drive slowly so that you can get to your destination safely. Reporting live for NBC24 News, I'm Elyse Chengery. Back to you, Kayla.